Hey guys, what's up? My name is Grace Pelle. This is my band. We have my bassist over here, Jake Smith, my rhythm guitarist, Sam Hammock, my drummer, RJ McGaw, and my lead guitarist, Austin Rose. This is a Belmont Vision office concert. I've been listening to the new Backseat Lovers album a lot, so I listen to Growing, Dying probably every day, so that's probably a song on repeat for me right now. I have been writing and making up melodies in my head ever since I could remember. I started playing piano ever since I could get my hands on a piano, and I started writing poems and poetry and lyrics when I was struggling with anxiety at a really young age, around like 9 or 10, and those developed into songs, and so I've been writing and producing music ever since. I would say just the conversations I have every day with people and aspects about people's lives that I find inspiring. I talk a lot about mental health within my music, and I feel like melodically it comes across in a very whimsical way, but the lyrics speak on more of a deeper form of the human experience, so that's mostly where I get my inspiration. I grew up listening to Coldplay on my dad's CD player ever since I could remember. So I grew up listening to Parachutes and X and Y and all those albums on repeat, so I kind of drew a lot from their melodies, even though I couldn't quite understand the lyrical meanings yet. I always knew I wanted to be an artist and a music creator. I started producing my own sounds and songs on GarageBand when my mom first got a MacBook when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. And then when I got an iPod Touch, I would record songs into GarageBand through the USB. And then I finally got my own computer and I started producing myself in Logic. And I've always been writing songs ever since I could remember, just kind of scribbling little rhymes and ideas wherever I go. If I would play a show with any artist, alive or dead, it would probably be Chris Martin, because he's always been one of my idols, and he's very inspiring with the way he performs and creates music. My favorite thing about Belmont's music scene would be that everyone's looking to create something with each other, and everyone's kind of rooting for each other. There's this commonality within everyone that's kind of, you don't have to speak about it, you kind of just have this underlying connection with everyone, and there's so many opportunities like this and the showcase series, which we played, the pop showcase, which was awesome, and there's just a lot of events, musical events going on all the time, so you really feel like you're in your own community within Nashville. So my advice for any artist struggling to find their individuality would be, don't doubt yourself, be confident. I find it really easy to talk myself down from things, but confidence is key, but humble confidence is also key. And something I recently read that struck me was, there is no other person in this time and place in history that is thinking your individual thoughts. So we just have to share them, because everyone's human experience is different, and that's something special. And if you have the gift to display that, then you should. My solution when I'm having writer's block is to believe that there is no such thing as writer's block. I think that is something that we can create in our own heads, and it can become kind of a construct block, like a mental block for us. I think there's multiple ways to get something out, whether that's free writing or going on a walk or meditating. There's multiple ways to get out of that funk, and doing something little every day is an accomplishment. You don't have to make 10 songs in one day. Just doing little baby steps every day is great. The 2 songs I'll be playing today are called Empty Spaces and World from the Moon. The story behind Empty Spaces was kind of derived from a couple-year period I went through where I was just not in a good place mentally, and I felt like I was always trying to fill a void by doing something. So the first scene in the song, I'm at a party and I'm just looking around and everyone just doesn't seem content, and I was confused why I was there. So the meaning behind it is that there's always going to be spaces in our life that are not full, but it's coming to terms with how you appear yourself every day and how you show up for yourself every day. And then the meaning behind World from the Moon kind of touches on the idea of escapism and kind of disassociating from the world a little bit. And the main lyric in the song is, "What if I could see the world from the moon?" Because it feels like everything wouldn't feel that big. All my fears, all my worries, all my doubts would feel small, and I'd be able to exist, which we can't do that every day, but just having moments like that is what brought me to that song idea. The message I hope to convey is, don't be afraid to speak your voice and talk about the deeper and harder things to talk about every day. I think it'll help a lot more people than you think. But also have fun with it. All these songs sound really fun and they're fun to dance along to, but if you listen to the words, they might also strike you a different way. This has been a Belmont Vision office